Ciao guys, Wood here. So in this video you're gonna see unboxing and first impression of the HTC Vive Pro with a stellar price. But first, thank you so much for watching. If you're new from the channel, feel free to check out all the other videos in the channel, including the one about the original Vive. And if you like what you see and want to keep being updated about VR and tech in general, just click or tap the subscribe button so you don't miss anything. But let's go back in topic and let's see together what this super expensive headset in 2018 is all about after the unboxing. And here what has arrived, so let's see together what's inside. This is just the headset, so remember that you're gonna have to have everything from the first Vive because it's not gonna be included yet. First box here, number 3. Second box here, instruction, blah blah blah. Nothing else inside. First for the camera, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Whoa, not a super great packaging, Pro. Like for $800 I was expecting something more, but it feels like the other. Nothing else in the box. Oh, there's something actually. Stickers, these are nice. Some other guide. This is very useful for the IPD adjustment. And over here, just other manual with the warranty probably. And let's unpack the device itself. Look at that. This blue is darker than what I was expecting, to be honest, from all the videos. And over here, let's try to don't break it because it's pretty expensive. So one. Here we are with the HTC Vive Pro. Also we have the cable, single cable this time, and we're gonna have a proprietary connection over here. Let's put it here so it's not in the middle. And let's see what's in the number 3 box. Let's open it. So link box, little different from the one before. We have a button to turn on and off. Here the proprietary cable, and on this side we have mini display port. I don't know why they went for mini, to be honest. The power adapter and the USB. So similar to the last one, but we are gonna need the mini display port. I hope it's gonna be included. Over here the sticker, if you want to put it under your desk like I do, or some people do on the floor. These 2 little plugs, I think they are to, when you take out the headphones, you can put them there. So 1 and 2 over here. Then we have cloth, mini display port, and display port over here for your computer. The USB 3.0, I guess, for the other connection. There's something over here, and of course is the power adapter for the link box. Here we are. So HTC Vive Pro. And all the thing we have inside the box. Not so much actually. And here we are with the HTC Vive Pro. But before to start with my impression, and they're gonna be just a first impression video, I wanna clarify something. First of all, I paid full price for it. I didn't receive it for free, and that's allowed me to be a little salty. And of course, and I decided to grab for 3 main reasons. One, because I wanted to give you guys my first impression and review about it, as always do with all the other headset. The second one was the comfort, because I wanted really to understand if there is the step in the right direction for comfort in VR, because I think that is the most important thing, to be honest. And the third thing was the visual, because I'm coming from the Odyssey that has exactly the same display, 1440 by 1600, 3.5 inches, AMOLED display at 90 Hz, and everyone was so pumped about this new resolution, and I wanted to see if there was something different, because this resolution is already there from pretty long right now. So I decided to just go over the super steep price and see what was all about. So let's start talking about the fitting. For fitting, we use these custom way for feet. And I have to say, for first impression, when you just get it out of the box and you want to try it on, that is super comfortable. It feels like a pillow, really. It's very comfortable, very balanced. What you have to do for fitting, as they say in the instruction, is to put it on, with the face and then to put this down and close. So I have to say something. This part over here is a little balanced up. So you're gonna have a little of light bleeding here. You have to close it a lot. Also, because of the foam is pretty much the same of the large used in the original Vive, you're gonna have a lot of light bleeding over here on the sides, and that's not ideal. Even if you close it a lot, I'm gonna show you in a second, even if you close it a lot, like almost dying, now I'm feeling a lot the headset here on the front. Here is still a kind of loose, and I'm pretty much touching with my eyes the lenses. So it's not improved on the light bleeding at all. Actually, the first HTC Vive was much better. Also, I played for around an hour and a half. I was playing Skyrim, Apex Contract, Elite Dangerous, and some other game like Alone Eco to see the graphic difference and stuff. And I have to say that the back of my skull, because I was trying to close it a lot to don't have like bleeding, it started to hurt a little. So I have to try it more to see if maybe I'm wearing the wrong way and stuff, but just from the beginning, that shouldn't happen, at least. The paddings though are replaceable, so you can just go with aftermarket solution, but I'm paying 800, so I would like to have something that is pretty much ready to go out on the box. And the padding here back is super squishy. It's super fun to just do like that all the time. What about the visual? It uses Fresnel lenses that are the same exact lenses as the first HTC Vive, so nothing new there. You're gonna still notice the rings when there are gonna be a little artifacts on the edges of the lenses, and yeah, are still there. The thing now is that because it's so clear in the middle like it was the Odyssey, you're gonna notice much more when the things are gonna get blurry on the edges. So when you're in Elite Dangerous in the cockpit, you're trying to read, maybe looking with your eyes instead of your head, that is not gonna work so well. Yes, it's better than with the original Vive, but it's nothing astonishing. I feel like what they have to do in a 2.0 will be for sure to work more on the lenses than in the screen. For resolution 1440 by 1600, it's good. The screen door is still there, and for the lenses, the God rays are still there, even a little more, to be honest, for my impression. And overall, yeah, it's an improvement, of course, but I have to say that this, compared to the Odyssey, this one, the colors are less vibrant and the black are less black. I think it's just a calibration because are both AMOLED display, but I have to say that if I have to pick just for the display from the Odyssey or the HTC Vive Pro, probably I will pick the Odyssey. But for the comfort, of course, it's so much different. Also, finally, in the HTC Vive, we have the audio out of the box, and we have on the headphones volume rocker and the mute button over here. But I have to say that as I was like pretty mad with the Odyssey, I'm pretty mad here too that there's nothing in the software that tell you if you are muted or not, or if the volume is up or down. There's nothing, no indication. And because I'm in VR, so like I should have something, because I can look in the bottom right of my screen in window. That's not super nice. I hope they're gonna fix it with the software update later, because right now like this, it's like an halfway to be useful. It's pretty welcome though to have the possibility, at least. And the other thing that you're gonna notice from the beginning are the two cameras in the front, and with my first test they don't work at all. Just work one camera that is gonna be the right one. So when you get in the drone mode, double clicking on the home button over here, so you can see outside, maybe grabbing your beer or something to drink, you're gonna see just from one eye. So it's not even stereoscopical, you don't have the sensor depth at all, and you're still gonna get sick, you're still staying there a little too long. So it's not ideal. Probably that too is gonna arrive with a future update, but right now, out on the box, is not ready yet. And talking about audio, I have to say that I found it very, very different from the original Vive, in bad and in good. Let's start with the good. So talking about the good part is that the 3D audio is very, very noticeable. When you get in Skyrim VR, you can really notice the sound coming from different direction, and that's super, super welcome. On the bad part though, is not super, super comfortable. The paddings on the earpiece are very minimal, and this fake leather is just not super comfortable. It is not gonna press much on our ears, so it's not really a big issue, but the deluxe audio strap was more comfortable about it. Also in the bed, I had a problem with the audio where it kind of lack of bass. I don't know if it's like a software thing or is the updated that didn't go through. I waited for all the updates from Windows and just there are not a lot of bass in the sound. It's all tuned on pretty high pitch, so I would like to have a fix for it as soon as possible, because you have to bring down the volume, because if not, it's gonna just destroy your ears in a second. And talking about the new way to put the distance of your eyes in a different way, I think it's very, very welcome. I wasn't a fan of the old popping up and turning. With this one is so much easier, and it's crazy that a lot of people didn't even know that the old Vive had that kind of feature, but now it's like so obvious that you're gonna notice right away when you try it on, and very, very welcome from glasses. I didn't let Heather try yet, it's not here yet, so I'm gonna tell you about glasses in the full review. And talking about the cable, is detachable and has a proprietary connection to the display port, so you can't really make it longer, unfortunately, but I wasn't using it even with the original Vive, so it's not a big difference for me there, but it's something you have to be aware. Also about the cable, I have to say that there's a weird coating on top, so it's gonna just grab all the dust that you have at home. And that's a little thing, but it's pretty weird that they went with this coating when you know that most of the time the cable is gonna be on the floor. And that was pretty much all for my first impression about the HTC Vive Pro. I'm sorry if I wasn't super excited about stuff, but really, coming from the Odyssey, like there's not much too different to say. Yes, the comfort is good, but I had some issues with that too, so I wanted to try more, and I don't want to make a full review in a day that doesn't make sense at all. I wanted to try. I'm gonna use these, and that's it for the next period, so I'm gonna be able to give you a full review pretty soon. And if you want my first impression of worth it or not, guys, I have to be super honest with you, doesn't worth the $864 it costs with taxes in New York. So now, if you own the Vive, you're gonna be super happy. If you have the Oculus, gonna be super happy. If you own the Odyssey, you're gonna be super happy. This is, I don't know. I don't know, guys. But anyway, guys, if you liked the video, like. If you didn't like the video, dislike. Let me know in the comment below what you think about it, and subscribe to the channel for more about VR and tech in general. Tomorrow I'm gonna be at PAX, so tune in for the videos from PAX 2. And ciao!